guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So it has been reported that allegedly on the Town Festival website, they had leaked that Nicki Minaj and Rihanna will both be headlining in 2023 in Brazil. They posted it on their website, but then they deleted it once fans took notice. So let me know how you guys feel about that. I would not mind Nicki Minaj headlining. She's been headlining all 2022. I mean, she is like the #1 headliner in female rap, and I'm just going based on the shows that she did, okay? Even if I wasn't a Nicki fan, she headlined the most shows in 2022. That's just fact. As for Rihanna, I don't know how I feel about her headlining. You know, it's like headlining for what? To sing old music? I don't know. I don't really care about that. And then on top of that, is her mic going to be on? Because I've heard Rihanna live, and it don't sound the same as it is in the studio. And there's really no shade, okay? There's a lot of just whining, twerking, pointing the mic to the fans because she don't want to sing the high notes, and Sia is nowhere to be found. So, you know, it's only up to her. So no shade to Rihanna. I would never see her live ever again, okay? No shade. I like Rihanna as an influencer or makeup person, but, you know, for an artist, she's okay. A lot of hits, though. She got a lot of hits under her belt. But talent, I don't know if it's up to par. But we will see if she headlines or not, because she is doing the Super Bowl. But she did, you know, tease the fans and said that new music wasn't coming. So we will see what happens with this in the future. And then allegedly Queen Bee will also be performing in Brazil. And she hasn't performed since, I think, 2013, the Mrs. Carter show. You know, ever since, you know, that fan walked up on her and smacked her on her butt. I remember that. But with that being said, she is planning a tour in 2023, and she will be going overseas. Now, I do want to see Queen Bee perform Renaissance, okay? Because as we know, Queen Bee is one of the best performers alive. And she hasn't done a tour in like 4 to 5 years. So, you know, I definitely would see her live. Now, moving on from that, we got to call out BIA. I love BIA. I think that she is talented. Even though, you know, she might not write all the time. You know, she's claiming that she does. But she has come to Lottery Tickets' defense. As we know, Lottery Tickets references got leaked, okay? And BIA went to Twitter and she said, not too much on BIA, and then she showed some screenshots of some credits that she has on a few songs, which is all fine and dandy, but you only need to change one word to get a writing credit. No shade of BIA. Not trying to discredit her, but, you know, I'm gonna need a little bit more evidence than this. And then on top of that, she said, but not too much on this because I really don't care who writes and who doesn't. I only care about making the best song I can make, okay? And as we know, she is close with Lottery Tickets. She was liking Lottery Tickets pictures, was getting called out by the Barbs last week, and she's also cool with Koi Fish, okay? Now, I understand BIA used to write for other artists, and that's probably another reason why she's coming to Lottery Tickets' defense. But you were on live last year in 2021 shading the girls for not writing, okay? And here's the evidence for that.
People know that you are a writer for others. You've written for others.
So I've done a couple songs. I did a song for Camila Cabello. I had a little big song with J Balvin and Pharrell. But I've written, I can't even remember right now.
But you were doing that though, like you were writing stuff and sending it as reference.
Yeah, I always sent references out. Like tons of people, people would hit me up like, "Do you have rap references?" And I just send them out.
We ain't gonna talk about the people who asked her for rap references.
A lot of people ask me for rap references because I got that pen, baby.
We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna get into that.
Should I ask you a question?
Nope.
No. Okay.
See, she was throwing shade. Talking about, oh yeah, they asked me for references because I got the pen, baby. Okay, like you were throwing shade because she allegedly sent Doja Cat a reference track, and allegedly Doja Cat and BIA don't really fuck with each other. Okay, and so she was throwing shade mostly at Doja, even though allegedly Doja Cat writes and produces. But the point of the matter is, it's so funny. People were shading Nicki Minaj years ago, especially during the hate train, saying, oh, Safari was writing for Nicki. Nicki don't got no hits. Her music hasn't been the same since she left Safari. Now she had the number 1, number 2 song on Billboard this year. Chung Lee went top 10, and people can't use that excuse anymore. So now writing don't matter. Okay, now reference tracks are okay. But when Champagne Thickums got his reference tracks leaked, y'all was dragging him. But now it's okay. And that's the double standard I don't respect. If you're going to keep that energy for these younger artists, keep it for everybody. Now fans are speculating if Doja Cat writes. I do believe Doja Cat writes. She might not write all of her music, but I do believe that she writes, and she also produces her own music. Okay, she's made beats and hooks on live, just chilling with the fans, and I've watched that. I do think that she's a weirdo, but I cannot deny her talent. Okay. And also one thing about Doja Cat is like she's not throwing shade at the other female rappers and disrespecting the greats like these newer female rappers are. Okay. See, I can't respect lottery ticket and koi fish, especially when you want to diss the legends, but you don't even write. Okay, get it together. Moving on to Glorilla and Barty. So allegedly Glorilla and Barty have talked about doing a tour together. Obviously, Gorilla Glue would open up for Cardi, okay, because she's a newer artist. And Gorilla is also doing a solo tour. I think she's performing at gyms or classrooms or ballrooms or something like that. I don't know. But it's obviously not going to be an arena tour because she's a new artist. But with that being said, are you guys here for Glorilla and Cardi doing a tour together, or, Glorilla opening up for Criminal B? Let me know in the comments if you guys would be happy about that. Moving on to Week Mill. He's been complaining on social media about his money, which is clearly running low. Recently, he revealed that after 10 years being in the game, he has only made $11 million within his music career. Okay, that's what he said. Which I calculated, and that's roughly like $90,000 a month. Which is not too bad for a Meek Mill. I mean, he don't really have a lot of hits, no shade. I mean, what's his last recent hit? Going Bad featuring Champagne Thickums. He don't have no recent hits. So with that being said, I think, he was making too much. And then he also revealed that he wants to put his mixtape on some streaming platform for like $1, and that you can have like the mixtape or a song for $1. He's trying to do things independently. Week Mill has fallen off. He was talking about Nicki Minaj's money running low, but clearly that's him. After Rock Nation and Camel Face basically dropped him, he's been going downhill ever since. And to me, his music career is over. He might as well retire. Nobody cares that you only made $11 million in your 10-year career. I feel like $11 million is too much for the music you put out. I'm never impressed. So with that being said, let me know how you guys feel about it. I think Meek is running out of funds. He might be going broke, and that's why he's complaining. Okay? And that's really no shade. Anyway, check out my Patreon. I got some new videos on there. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And I will see you guys in the next video.